You may have heard about CityWorks Expo. For years now, we've been bringing people together to share big ideas for better places. Expo connects innovators across the community and around the globe through an ongoing series of events, conferences, and social media. And our goal is to inspire and support people like you, the ones who have a passion for making their neighborhoods, communities, and cities better places to live, work, and play. Check us out at cityworksexpo.com to learn more. Become a part of the Expo community and share your story. You never know who you will inspire with your big ideas.
So Ed asked me to speak, and the wonderful thing about Ed is he doesn't give us any parameters. He just invites us to come up here and talk about, whatever. And I love that about him. Shows a lot of trust. And the funny thing is that we, in turn, as the speakers, have to show some trust in him, like to tell us where the venue is, which I found out about maybe 10 minutes ago. So here I am. So anyway, what I wanted to talk to you guys about was I recently had sort of an interesting or once-in-a-lifetime experience where I did a 10-day silent meditation retreat. I just wanted to share that with you, and I briefly toyed with the idea of just coming up here and not saying anything, but I thought that might get a little awkward for all of us. So I basically just wanted to tell you very briefly sort of what our day was like. We got up at 4. We were meditating for 2 hours. We had a little breakfast. We went back to meditating. We had a little tiny lunch. We went back to meditating, had a little dinner, and then we had a 2-hour discourse. So basically meditating 10 hours a day, and yeah, that's a lot. But I wanted to just try to give you if you've never done anything like that, just give you a little taste of what that's like. And the only way I can think of to compare it to is I want you to picture in your mind the dirtiest, filthiest you've ever been. Maybe you were playing flag football in the mud, or, I don't know, at the beach and full of sand and sunscreen, or maybe you were kayaking in downtown Roanoke just the other day in the floodwater. But anyway, so I want you to picture that moment, but then I want you to picture the shower that you took afterwards and how you felt like the cleanest that you've ever felt. That's kind of how my brain felt after this experience, just clean. The ancient yogis used to talk about meditation, and they used to say that the mind is like a monkey swinging from branch to branch. The mind swings from thought to thought to thought, and mine was more like a silverback gorilla, like on speed. It was a little out of control. But I went from that to finding this little tiny piece of quiet in my brain. And it's that I really wanted to share with you, not because I'm an expert meditator or I have really anything to teach, but more because it's just something that I'd like you to have a tiny experience with. But before we do that, what I'm going to ask you to do is just stand up for a second. For all of you who just get itchy just thinking about meditation, we're actually just going to shake it out just for a minute. So, come on, people. Shake it out. Crack your knuckles. Nobody wants to. You got your coffee. It's not kicked in yet. That's okay. All right, so we're going to go ahead and sit back down. And just for a moment, I'm going to share one technique that I learned. I actually learned this several years ago. This is called Metta, M-E-T-T-A, meditation. And so we're going to bring our hands, to our laps. You can cup your hands below your navel. You can make a little mudra if you're feeling special. You can just turn your hands up or down. Really, just get comfortable. And close the eyes. Now, this meditation really just has 3 lines to it. And the first one is, may all beings be happy. And we're going to really start at home with this. So we're going to really start in our own hearts. May all beings be happy. May I be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May I be peaceful. May all beings be liberated from their suffering. May I be liberated from my suffering. And then we're going to make our circle a little wider, and we're going to think about our family and friends. So once again, may all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be liberated from all their suffering. Good, so we're going to enlarge our circle a little more, ourselves, our family and friends, everybody in this room. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be liberated from their suffering. Good. And then we'll, once again, enlarge our circle. Let's just include our whole city, all the trees, chipmunks, creatures, people. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be liberated from their suffering. And one more time, just for the whole world. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings be liberated from their suffering. And then as you allow your eyes to open, just spend a moment thinking about the kind of city that we would have if all beings were happy and peaceful and liberating. And I wish you a happy and peaceful and liberating day. Thank you.